So people ask me all the time, can this Pokemon be shiny in Pokemon Go? Can this Pokemon be shiny in Pokemon Go? So on and so on. So today I thought we'd do more of a fun video going through every single available shiny in Pokemon Go. First thing I want to note, this video is not going to be timeless. So if you're not watching this video in October of 2021, there might be more shinies than I feature on this list, since new shiny Pokemon do get released through events every once in a while. However, there's still a lot of shiny locked Pokemon, so I thought we'd go through which ones are not shiny locked. Let's get into it right now. First of all, I'm going to link below this list, but Serebii has a great list and is very up to date of every single possible shiny Pokemon you can currently get in Pokemon Go. The link will be below if you want to check it out and follow along, but let's get into it. So Gen 1 actually has every single shiny Pokemon available in Pokemon Go currently. There was the Kanto Tour event, which released the final couple shiny Pokemon. So let's go through the list. This list also includes how to get the shiny, so we'll briefly touch on that if you're curious on how to get any of the shiny Pokemon we mentioned. First of all, we have Bulbasaur and all of its different costumes. Costume ones right now are only available from trade, since these are exclusive to past events. However, currently you can get shiny Bulbasaur in the wild or in eggs or wherever from any pretty much Bulbasaur encounter. Ivysaur is only available if you evolve a Bulbasaur. The shiny Venusaur can actually be encountered in the wild with the release of Mega Venusaur. Just something quick to note, if a Pokemon does get a Mega release for it, that Pokemon can now be a shiny encounter, so you can get shiny Venusaur in the wild. Also, we have Charmander, which you can only encounter in the wild right now, and all of the costume ones, which are only available during past events. We also have the Charmeleon, which you have to evolve a shiny Charmander to get, and the Charizard, which again can be encountered in the wild, or you can get one from evolving the shiny Charmeleon. We also have the Squirtle, which has, I believe, the most costumes. So we have the regular Squirtle, which you can get in the wild in the shiny form. And then we have 4 different costumes, and we have the Sunglasses Squirtle Squad Squirtle, I think it's called, and it was only available during the July 2018 community day. So these costume ones you will have to get from trade. It's cool though, because the Squirtle with the glasses can be evolved, as you can see, into the Blastoise with the glasses and the Wartortle with the glasses, or you can just get the regular ones. And you can get the regular shiny Blastoise in the wild as well, since that one does have a Mega form. So if you find a Blastoise in the wild, it could be shiny. We have Caterpie, which you can get in the wild, and you can get the Metapod from evolving the Caterpie. The Butterfree is not available in the wild, so you do have to evolve the Metapod to get. However, there was the shiny Butterfree, which was the fashionable one, was available in the wild. So during the Fashion Week, which wasn't long ago, you could get the shiny Butterfree in the wild, but you can't get a regular shiny Butterfree in the wild. So have Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, all of these, the regular ones, and Beedrill can be shiny in the wild. Same with Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, all available shinies, and the Pidgeot can be shiny in the wild. Rattata and Alolan Rattata both can be encountered shiny in the wild or pretty much any other encounter format, and then you can evolve the Raticate and the Alolan Raticate to get them. And there was the Party Hat Raticate, which was available to be shiny, but this one was exclusive to raids, I believe, during a special event, so you can't actually get that right now. We have the Sparrow, which is a newer shiny actually, and you can get shiny Sparrow in the wild right now. Evolve it to get a shiny Sparrow if you want that. We also have Ekans and Arbok. Ekans can be in the wild and shiny, but Arbok cannot be shiny in the wild. We have a billion different Pikachu costumes. Oh my god, there's a lot of Pikachu costumes. Oh, it doesn't even finish. All these Pikachus can be shiny here, but for some reason on the list is Pikachu Rockstar and Pikachu Popstar, and I don't believe Pikachu Rockstar or Popstar could be shiny. Maybe I stand corrected, but these were exclusive to GoFest. Most of these Pikachus here, other than the classic Pikachu, are from past events, so you cannot currently get them. And then Pikachu is actually one of the only costume Pokemon which can be evolved, so there's a lot of shiny Raichus which have costumes which you could get from evolving those event Pikachus. Comment below how many event Pikachus you have, because that's just definitely a collector's aspect of Pokemon Go. We also have Alolan Raichu, which you will get from a raid, and Alolan Raichu can be shiny. Pretty nice shiny right there. We have the Sandshrew in the Alolan form and regular form, both can be shiny, and then you can evolve them to get the other forms of Sandshrew. Nidoran, female and male, again, both can be encountered in the wild, and to get their evolutions, you need to evolve. They cannot be encountered in the wild. Shiny Clefairy to Clefable, super nice one there. Again, Clefairy in the wild. Vulpix can be encountered in the wild in both Alolan and regular form, and both forms can be shiny, in which you can evolve them to get the Ninetales shiny. We have Jigglypuff encountered in the wild, evolve it into shiny Jigglypuff. We have Zubat, which you can evolve into Golbat. Zubat can be encountered in the wild. Oddish can be encountered in the wild, in which you can evolve it to Gloom or Vileplume, and then also into Blossom, but this is in order of Pokedex number. Paras can be encountered in the wild, evolve into a shiny Parasect. These are a very new, this is a pretty new shiny and a pretty rare one. Venonat into Venomoth. Venonat will be encountered in the wild. Diglett in Alolan form and regular form, which you can evolve into the other two forms. Regular, Alolan, and Galarian Meowth, all 3 of them can be shiny from any encounter. And then you can evolve them into the Persian or the Alolan Persian. And then there also is the Berserker, but that is a lot further down. Psyduck can be shiny, evolve into Golduck for the shiny Golduck. Mankey can be shiny in the wild, evolve into Primeape for the shiny Primeape. Growlithe can be shiny, evolve into Arcanine for the shiny Arcanine. Poliwag can be shiny, evolve into Poliwhirl, and then Poliwrath or Politoed to get those shinies. Abra can be encountered in the wild, and then you can evolve it into Kadabra or Alakazam for the shiny forms of those ones. Machop, again, can go into Machoke and Machamp. Pretty nice shinies as well. Bellsprout, super nice shiny actually. Can be evolved into Weepinbell and Victreebel. Tentacool, pretty cool shiny. The Tentacool is actually a pretty cool shiny. We got Alolan Geodude and regular Geodude. Both can be shiny, and you can evolve them to the other forms and then all the way up to the top forms to get all the different shiny forms of those. We got regular Ponyta and Galarian Ponyta, and even Galarian form Ponyta with the special costume from GoFest. So those three can be shiny, except the GoFest one is of course limited to GoFest, and you can evolve to get the shiny Rapidash or shiny Galarian Rapidash. We got Slowpoke and Slowpoke with the 2020 New Year's glasses. This one is exclusive to the event in the past, but Slowpoke, regular Slowpoke, can be shiny in the wild right now. And you actually can evolve this 2020 Slowpoke into a 2021 Slowbro if you have a shiny form of that. We got Magnemite into Magneton, Farfetch, which can be shiny. However, this is a regional. Definitely a tough shiny to get. Galarian Farfetch can be shiny as well. Pretty similar, not a very nice shiny. It's literally looks the exact same. We got Doduo into Dugtrio as well. Can be shiny Doduo in the wild, and then you can evolve it into Dugtrio because Dugtrio cannot be shiny in the wild. Seal into Dugong. We got the Grimer in the Alolan form and regular form. Both forms can be shiny, which you can evolve them into the shiny forms of their evolutions. Funny thing about these forms is actually they reverse the shiny color. So regular Grimer is purple, goes into green, and regular Alolan Grimer is like green and goes into purple. Pretty cool. Shelder, caught in the wild, evolved into Cloyster. Ghastly, caught in the wild, evolved into Haunter and Gengar. And there's the Halloween Gengar, which could be shiny as well, which was from, I think, last year's Halloween event. So that is a shiny potential Pokemon, but you cannot currently get it. You'd have to get that one from trade. Got Onix shiny in the wild, Drowsy shiny in the wild, evolve into Hypno, Krabby shiny in the wild, evolve into Kingler, Voltorb into Electrode shiny, catch the Voltorb in the wild, evolve it into Electrode if you want that shiny. Super nice shinies for those ones. We got Execute, which you can evolve into Executor, super nice shiny. Then the Alolan Executor can be encountered in the wild, usually during events, but that one can be shiny straight up in the wild. Cubone into Marowak, you gotta catch the shiny Cubone, evolve into Marowak. Alolan Marowak, which can be shiny if you find one. This is a raid exclusive Pokemon generally, however, it has spawned in the wild during past events. We got Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan shinies in the wild, Lickitung shiny in the wild, Coughing shiny in the wild with the Weezing, Galarian Weezing, which is a newer shiny, which you can get when Galarian Weezing does come back to raids or field research or whatever. Rhyhorn into Rhydon shiny, you catch the Rhyhorn in the wild, evolve into Rhydon. Chansey and the Flower Crown Chansey both can be encountered shiny, however the Flower Crown was exclusive to past events. Tangela shiny encountered in the wild, Kangaskhan is a regional, but that one can be shiny. Horsey into Seadra, both can be shiny, super nice. Goldeen can be shiny, Seaking can be shiny, Staryu, Starmie can both be shiny, you gotta catch the Staryu in the wild. Mr. Mime, another regional Pokemon, but it can be shiny. Scyther, which is actually a perma boosted shiny Pokemon, so a lot higher shiny odds, that can be shiny. Jinx can be shiny, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras. Ditto can be shiny, which to get the shiny Ditto, you need to actually catch non-shiny versions of Ditto disguises in the wild. We got a couple Eevees, we got the regular Eevee, Flower Crown, and Party Hat. These two were from past events, but you can get the regular Eevee right now, and you can evolve them into the Eeveelutions with the costumes as well. Porygon, Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos. These three are encounters from raids. Dratini, which can be shiny in the wild, you can evolve into Dragonite if you want that shiny. Mewtwo, which can be shiny, and the Mew, which you can only get it if you paid for the Kanto Tour ticket, and they give you the special research, and which you complete it, and you get the shiny Mew, but maybe they will release this research to everyone in the future, since that's something they do for all of these exclusive mythical Pokemon. Now that's Gen 1, but Gen 2, there are still some shinies actually missing. First of all, the starters, of course, all can be shiny in their regular baby forms. However, the bigger forms like Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr cannot be shiny in the wild. So unlike the Gen 1 starters, these ones cannot be shiny in the wild. We got Sentret, Furret, Lediba, Ladian, Crobat, Chinchou, Lantern. Pretty much all these are classic shiny encounters in the wild, and the evolutions you'll just want to evolve. We got a bunch of different costume Pichus as well, which these were generally only available in eggs in past events. So you'd have to get these from trade currently if you want to get all these exclusive Pichus. We also have Cleffa, Igglypuff, Togepi, and Flower Crown Togepi. All of these are as well egg encounters. So to get these shiny forms, you actually have to hatch them, making these Pokemon very rare since they're egg exclusive shiny Pokemon. Togetic shiny as well, which you can only get if you evolve a Togepi into a Togetic. So you actually can't get shiny Togetic in the wild. You'd have to get it from the evolution. We got Natu, Xatu, Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos, Blossom, which you'll evolve from the Oddish we talked about earlier. Marill, Azumarill, Sudowoodo, Politoed, Aipom. That Politoed is such a nice shiny, man. Sunkern, Sunflora, Yanma, Wooper, Quagsire. You got the Espeon and the Umbreon with the regular form and the Flower Crown if you evolved a Flower Crown shiny Eevee. Murkrow, Slowking. All of these are just regular wild encounters or evolutions. We got the Unknowns, which all the Unknowns are currently available in Pokemon Go. You can get them in the wild. They're just super, super rare spawns, and they do get boosted during some events. We got Wobbuffet, which is a wild encounter. Pineco, Fortress, you evolve Pineco. Dunsparce, Gligar, Steelix, Snubbull, Gramble, Quillfish, Caesar, Shuckle, pretty nice shiny actually. The Heracross, super nice. This is a super new one too. This is a regional if you want to get it. We got Sneasel and Fashionable Sneasel, which you could only get during a past event for this one. Teddiursa, Ursaring, Swinub, Pillowswine, Delibird. People always ask me, how do you get shiny Delibird? Well, it only comes around during the holidays. So if you want to get this Pokemon, you'll have to wait till probably December, and then Pokemon Go releases this Pokemon through events, since you can't just get a Delibird in the wild. We have a Skarmory, Houndour, Houndoom, Kingdra, Porygon 2. Most of these are evolutions. We got Stanler and Bellstanler. Bellstanler was during a past event, but regular Stanler can be encountered in the wild shiny. We got Smeargle, which again was a past event. So to get shiny Smeargle, you have to have played during the snapshot event for Smeargle. This is currently not available. You can only get it from trade. Smoochum and Bo Smoochum. Smoochum is an egg/encounterable Pokemon in research, but these are generally event Pokemon, so there's currently no way to actually get shiny Smoochum. Elekid and Magby, which again can be hatched. These are baby Pokemon. Miltank can be caught in the wild. Shiny Blissey and shiny Flower Crown Blissey evolving from the Chansey we talked about. Then we got Raikou, Entei, Suicune, which are all from the legendary raids. Larvitar evolving to Pupitar, Tyranitar. We got the other legendaries like Lugia, Ho-Oh, and shiny Celebi was only available during last year's Secret of the Jungle event, which was given out to people, but you cannot currently get this shiny Celebi if you missed that Secret of the Jungle event. Now we have the next generation, Gen 3, is missing more shinies than Gen 2. So we have Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, all evolving into their full forms. You're gonna wanna catch the regular forms in the wild and then evolve them to get all the different shinies for your collection. You cannot find a shiny Swampert in the wild, but you can find a shiny Mudkip. We have Poochyena, Mightyena, again, classic encounters. Then we have Zigzagoon in the Galarian form and Galarian form GoFest Zigzagoon. So Galarian form Zigzagoon you can get currently right now from hatching 7-kilometer eggs. Regular Zigzagoon you can get in the wild. And then this special GoFest one you can only get from trade currently, since it was a special event one. We got the shiny Leon and shiny Leon Galarian form. You can get these ones from evolving. Wurmple and Wurmple with a party hat. Party hat Wurmple was from a past costume event, so you can't get this one right now, but regular Wurmple can be encountered in the wild. We got Silcoon and Cascoon, Beautifly and Dustox, all gotten from just evolving your shiny Wurmples. We got Lotad, Lombre, Ludicolo, super nice shinies there actually. I really like the Ludicolo. Seedot, Nuzleaf, Shiftry, Tailo, Swellow, Wingull, Pelipper, Ralt, Curlia, Curlia with the top hat, and Gardevoir. So Curlia with the top hat was only available during Fashion Week. You can't evolve this one, and this one was actually shiny in the wild for Curlia. This does not mean that Curlia can be shiny in the wild. Shiny Curlia with the top hat was a straight up shiny encounter in the wild, but you cannot get this one except from trade. Blackoth, Vigoroth, Slacking, Nincada, and Ninjask. So Nincada is available through 10-kilometer eggs, I believe, right now, and you could evolve it into Ninjask. We got Esper, Loudred, Exploud, Makuhita, Hariyama. All of these are just classic encounters. Catch the baby form in the wild and evolve it. Azurill is an exclusive egg Pokemon to get the shiny, so to get this one, you actually have to wait for an event where it's hatching from eggs. We got Nosepass shiny, super nice shiny. I traded with this one actually away when I got it. Skitty, Delcatty, Sableye. We got the Halloween Sableye as well. This one was only available during last year's Halloween event and was a wild shiny encounter, but you can currently only get this one from trade. We got shiny Mawile, which this is a raid/task exclusive Pokemon. Aeron, Larion, Aggron, Meditite, Medicham, Electrike, Manectric, Plusle, Minun, Volbeat, Illumise, Roselia, Carvana, Sharpedo, Wailmer, Wailord, Spoink, Grumpig. And then we got a bunch of different Spindas. Now Spinda comes around through the field research task to make 5 great curveball throws in a row, in which every month the pattern on Spinda actually does change. So you can get all these different patterns Spinda. As you can see, like the dots are different on its face, like in different positions. So if you are a shiny Spinda collector, you do have to get all the different patterns. And I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 10 patterns you can get right now. So this is available through the research task I mentioned to get shiny Spinda. Trapinch, Vibrava, Flygon, Swablu, Altaria, Zangoose, which is a regional, and same with Seviper, which is a regional, which both can be shiny. Same with Lunatone and Solrock are both regionals. We got Barboach, Wishcash, Baltoy, Claydol, Lily, Cradilly, which is a really nice shiny, Anorith, Armaldo, Phoebus, Milotic, Castform, Rainy Castform, which is actually a really cool encounter because this is the first time Rainy Castform could ever be be shiny in any Pokemon game. To get this Pokemon, you have to wait till the weather is rainy and go out and hunt for some rainy cast forms if you want to get the shiny rainy cast form. And the regular cast form, to get that shiny, you have to wait till the weather is like clear or cloudy or something like that, and then you can go ahead and hunt regular cast forms for that shiny. We got Shuppet, Banette, Duskull, Dusclops, Chimecho, Absol. Absol is a raid/egg exclusive Pokemon. Wynaut is a egg exclusive Pokemon during past events. I don't believe there's any way to hatch a Wynaut right now. Snorunt, Glalie. Snorunt is usually only during snowy weather, so this is a hard shiny to get. Clamperl as well. Evolve Clamperl into Huntail or Gourgeist. Lovedisc, which is a rare wild spawn, but you can get the shiny of that. Bagon, Shieldgon, Salamence, Beldum, Metang, Metagross, Regirock, the whole legendaries here. There is no Gen 3 legendary that does not have a shiny yet. You can get shiny Deoxys, but you can't get shiny Defense Deoxys or Speed Deoxys. You can only get the regular form of Deoxys in the shiny form. Gen 4, we got all the starters, of course, do already have shinies, but their third tier evolutions cannot be shiny in the wild. So to get these, you have to get the tier 1 form and then evolve. Got Bidoof shiny into Bibarel, Kricketot, Kricketune, Shinx going all the way into Luxray, but there's also Shinx with a top hat, which is only available during costume and fashion events, and this one cannot evolve, so that's one you could probably get from trade right now. But we got Badoo into Roserade, we got Cranidos into Rampardos, Shieldon into Bastiodon. We got all 3 forms of the Burmese, which are shiny, but they look pretty much the exact same as the regular forms, evolving into all 3 forms of the Wormadams. So, you know, you can get these and then evolve them. They're pretty hard shinies to get. And then there's Mothim, which I believe there's actually a chance when you evolve Burmy, it actually can go into either Mothim or Wormadam. So you can get that shiny as well. And it's actually a pretty nice shiny. We got Buizel into Floatzel, Ambipom, which you evolve, of course, from before. Drifloon into Drifblim, super nice shiny. Bunnery into Lopunny, and there's also an exclusive costume Bunnery, which I believe was only available during a past event. So you can't get this costume one except from trade. Miss Magnus, Honchkrow, Glameow, Purugly, Bronzor, Bronzong, Bonsly and Junior Mr. Mime, Happiny, and Flower Crown Happiny. Bonsly is a egg exclusive Pokemon. I don't know if you can hatch them right now. I think 5Ks might be hatching them. Mr. Mime Jr. is a regional egg. So in Europe, if you get a 5-kilometer egg, you can hatch Junior Mr. Mime and it can be shiny. You also have Happiny and the Flower Crown Happiny that are only available in eggs, and specifically the Flower Crown one is only available during past events where this one was hatching. We got the Spiritomb in the shiny form. Now this one you can actually currently get during the Halloween event. It usually only comes around during Halloween through some hard field research tasks. These are the tasks on screen if you want to check them out, but complete those and you can get yourself a shiny Spiritomb. We have Gible, Gabite, Garchomp, Riolu can be shiny, but this one can only be hatched, and then you have to evolve it into Lucario to get the shiny Lucario. We got Hippotas into Hippowdon, super nice shinies there. Skorupi into Drapion, super nice shinies there. Krogunk into Toxicroak to get those shinies, and then there was the Toxicroak with the backwards cap, which you could get during the costume events, but that one cannot evolve. We have Snover, Abomasnow, we got Weavile, which you evolve a shiny Sneasel. Magnezone, you evolve a shiny Magneton. Licky, you evolve a shiny Lickitung. Rhyperior, you evolve a shiny Rhyhorn. Tangrowth, evolve a shiny Tangela. Electivire, evolve a shiny Electabuzz. Magmortar, evolve a shiny Magmar, and then Togekiss, evolve a shiny Togepi all the way into Togekiss. So the only way to get shiny Togekiss is to hatch a shiny Togepi and evolve it all the way, and shiny Togetic is not available in the wild. We got shiny Yanmega, which you evolve a shiny Yanma. We got the Leafeons and the Glaceons in their regular form and with their flower crowns, which you can evolve the EVs to get that. Gliscor, Mamoswine, Porygon Z, Gallade, Probopass, Dusknoir, Froslass, all of these you just want to go ahead and simply just evolve their previous forms to get. Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit, there's no pictures here for them, but they are available through raids. They were out last month, so you can get those from trade right now or wait till they come back to raids. Dialga, Palkia shiny are out, Heatran shiny is out, Regigiga shiny is out, Giratina's shiny is out, Giratina altered form shiny is out, Cresselia shiny is out, and Darkrai shiny is out. So I believe all the legendaries from Gen 4 shinies are currently out. Yeah, there might be one I'm missing, I'm not sure, but those are all the shiny available ones. Now that's pretty much the majority of the shiny Pokemon. We still have 2 more gens to go, but there's not a lot of shinies out for Gen 5 and Gen 6. Snivy, Servine, Superior, Tepig, Pignite, Emboar, and Oshawott, Duat, Samurott all do have shinies. The only way to get them is to get their original forms and evolve them all the way. We do have Patrat as well, which can evolve into Watchog, Lillipup, which can evolve into Herger and Scoutland. Pidove, you can evolve all the way as well. Blitzel, which you can now get shiny in the wild, and you can evolve it into shiny Zebstrika. However, it's a pretty rare spawn Blitzel right now, so it's really hard to get a shiny Blitzel since that shiny just came out, and the event actually wasn't spawning the original Blitzel, it was spawning the fashionable Blitzel, which you cannot evolve. So to get a shiny Zebstrika right now would be really rare since this shiny Blitzel is really rare in the wild, but it is available, and if you want the fashionable one, you'll have to get it from a past event. We got Roggenrola into Baldor and Gigalith, super nice shiny there. Woobat into Swoobat. Audino shiny is available through field research tasks or eggs, or however you encounter Audino, you can get a shiny one. Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. Timber is available through eggs and raids to get that shiny. Timple, Dwebble, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad. Seismitoad, a super nice shiny, man. But you can encounter Shiny Tympole in the wild and evolve it all the way. Throw and Sock are available in the shiny forms, but these are regionals. Darumaka into Darmanitan, these are shinies are available. Dwebble and Crustle available. Yamask, Cofagrigus shinies are available. Yamask will be encountered in the wild and you can evolve into Cofagrigus. However, the Galarian Yamask does not have a shiny yet. Trubbish into Garbodor, super nice shinies available. Minccino, Chinchino, Alomomola, Ferroseed, Ferrothorn, that Ferrothorn's super nice. Clink, which is available through raids and eggs, and you can evolve all the way to Klinklank. We got Cubchoo into Beartic for the shiny, and there's the Holidays Cubchoo as well, which you cannot evolve. This was only available during past events during the holidays to get the shiny Cubchoo. We got Galarian Stunfisk shiny available through however you encounter it, mainly 7-kilometer eggs right now. Rufflet shinies available into Braviary. Heatmore Durant shinies are available. These two are region exclusive. We got Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon shinies as well, which you can evolve. Cobalion, Tracheon, Virizion shinies are all available. We got Thundurus, Tornadus, and Landorus. All three shinies are available, however, only in their incarnate forms. The Therian form shinies are not out yet. We got Genesect shiny available, however, this is just the original drive Genesect. The ones with special drives like the Burn drive and the Douse drive cannot be shiny, so the only way to get a shiny Genesect was to have raided it when it did not have a drive, and currently you cannot get this shiny because it is a mythical, so you cannot trade it. Finally, Gen 6, we have Bunnelby and Diggersby shinies, which are super nice. We got Fletchling, Fletchinder, and Talonflame. Catch the Fletchling in the wild, evolve it all the way. Sylveon and Sylveon with the Flower Crown shinies are available from evolving the shiny Eevees. Melton can be shiny, however, is only available during special events, so you currently can't open a Melton box and get a shiny Melton. To get this shiny, you have to wait for an event where they unlock shiny Melton, and you can get it, and then you can evolve it into Melmetal, but you can also trade for this Pokemon since this is the only mythical Pokemon you can trade for. Shiny Obstagoon, Shiny Berserker, and Shiny Sirfetch'd are all available, but you need to have evolved the previous evolution to get these shiny Pokemon. With that being said, that's pretty much all the shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go and how to get them, guys. Again, check the link below if you want to check out this website for yourself, but I hope you guys take a look through it, find out what shinies you want and what shinies you will be hunting. I'm going to be making a video on how shiny rates work soon, since people have been asking me that. Now that we know every single shiny available in the game, how do we find out the shiny rates and how hard it is to get those shinies? So stay tuned for a video on shiny rates and how those work soon. But with that being said, guys, comment below what your favorite shiny is in Pokemon Go and what shiny you're currently hunting, and follow for more tips. Peace.